What is up, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Flippin' Stoop. Crazy weather here in Michigan. I got a couple kind of funny stories. One not so funny that happened yesterday. But for like 3 days here in Michigan, we had it was crazy weather. 45, 55 degree weather, I think. One day it got up to. And today it kind of slowed down a little bit, but it made the roads icy, let's put it this way, kind of like an ice storm. That's one of the crazy things that's happened, right? A second crazy thing that happened was a fake Microsoft account tried making me spend $1 yesterday, right? It's kind of funny. Not so funny in the beginning. I thought they truly hacked my computer, and I thought I truly was going to have to buy another fucking computer. I was a little bit irate about it, as a matter of fact. So I just went and bought a better web protection, antivirus, and all that shit, right? Try that. You know what? Which one's good is, if any of you guys are wondering, you're making money online, I strongly suggest you to most definitely have some type of malware, antivirus. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. I'm making this video and driving at the same time. It might be dangerous right now, but whatever. Right? It's not living. But anyways, I strongly advise you, if you're going to run an eBay business, well, don't look there today for me. If you're going to run an eBay business, self-employed, whatever you want to call it, right? Make sure you got a good malware. Good one's WebRoot. I pay $79 for the elite one that covers 10 devices, 10 different computers, matter of fact, it could cover, for 2 years. That's dirt cheap, and ever since that I've had that active, yesterday I found out what made that happen is I didn't re-update my my WebRoot, right? So that fast, some bullshit scam. It wasn't a real scam where it locked up my computer. They tried to make it look like that. But so anyways, I strongly encourage you guys and girls, if you're going to get into online sales, I strongly recommend you to get a malware and an antivirus. And WebRoot has done phenomenal for me. Since I've had it activated, nothing's ever happened. When I first started, I made some bad choices of not having a malware or just figuring my computer alone would handle it. It's not strong enough fucking malware and antivirus, unless maybe they got new model computers. My computer's not super updated, right? 2 years old. But I encourage you to do that. So that kind of threw my day off yesterday. I was a little irritated. But it was my fault, right? It came down to my fault. And you're going to find that throughout reselling. Wherever you are in your journey, it's your fault. Whether you're getting massive sales or you're getting no sales, it's your fault, right? Even if in the beginning, don't beat yourself up about it if you got slow sales or you got no sales. The truth is you just haven't been doing it long enough, right? You'll get there. You'll definitely get there, especially with consistency and discipline. I try to motivate and encourage people, but motivation is kind of garbage too, because you're not going to feel motivated every day, right? And we talked a little bit yesterday about a reasoning of why you're doing it, right? And the truth is, the fucking why is, it don't matter what your why is. Don't think that, a lot of people be like, well, materialistic things aren't something that should be your why and that makes you greedy. Now, fuck them people's opinions. Fuck their thoughts, man. If that's what makes you fucking go, by all means, go for it. Matter of fact, I believe I was just listening. I've talked about this in my last group a while back ago, and then I just listened to a guy I listen to every day, Andy Frisella. He was talking about the importance of his vision board. In 2006, when he was broke, he had to go back to his parents' house, which was uncomfortable for him at 26. It is for us all, right? If you had to do something like that. And he never had a vision board, so he created a vision board. By 2011, he had a Lamborghini. I'm talking piss broke. He said he had $200. He had. Sorry about that again, guys. He had $200 in his account. So in my opinion, that's pretty fucking broke. And he went from that in 2006 to 2011 buying a Lamborghini and flying first class and all this other shit, right? It says a lot about a vision board. A vision board, I think, is important. I know it's important. I'll tell you why. Remember when my last group, I was talking about getting a Harley and purchasing one, and then I started putting pictures all around my work area, and then 6 months later I wound up with one. It is literally where your focus goes, the energy flows. So like, if you, I say this a lot too, if you're waking up like another daunting, dreadful day on eBay to get the same results, bang it, blah, 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 you do all that, your eBay journey is going to suck ass. Why do I know that? Because I've been there. When I'm making this content, guys and girls, I'm also talking about myself, right? I'm basically looking in the mirror, preaching to myself, because I got to remind myself of this shit all the time as well. I'm not no fucking perfect reseller. I'm not no perfect individual by far. I have a lot of fucking faults. I'm not a perfect individual. Now, if you looked at me 8 years ago to where I'm at today, you would think that motherfucker, you know, he's perfect compared to where he was, right? But I'm not perfect. I never will be perfect. I'm 41 years young. I'm still learning every single day. You're never going to have it figured all out, right? That's one great thing. Like, I think we think when we're in our 20s and our teens, by the time I'm 30, I'll have everything figured out. No, you won't. I'm here to tell you right now, no, you fucking won't. You're not going to have it all figured out. I'm telling you this now, because there's still people like me in my 40s and plenty of other people, if they humble themselves enough to admit it, that you don't got it all figured out, right? You're never going to have it all figured out. Because by the time you do figure out a good system, there's going to be some updates where you're going to have to adapt to that, right? Regardless of what you're doing. So you're never going to have it all figured out. But let's get back to the vision board. Some people don't know what a vision board is. Maybe you've heard it, the law of attraction. I don't know if you believe in that. You should believe in it, because wherever you are at right now in your life is due to the law of attraction you created in your own mind, right? I'm not capable to make more than $30,000 a year. It's just not for me. I'm not, it just wasn't in the cards for me. That's all bullshit, and that's why you're getting the results you're getting now. You can absolutely shift your focus and start putting some things around. Get a vision board, make a vision board, get a bulletin board, whatever you got to do, right? Clip some clippings out of a paper. If you want to drive a fucking Lamborghini, put Lamborghinis all over your fucking work area and work towards that. This is where I started in the beginning of the video where I was talking about, fuck if people think that material things isn't something that should be your why. Fuck their opinion. If that's what drives you, by all means necessary, fucking go for it. That's just my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with this. I don't expect anybody to fucking agree with me. But I'm also very open to everybody's why. If your why is to become the best reseller in the fucking world and have all the things you ever wanted to have, why is that bad? I don't get why that's bad. Other than people think when you get to a certain spot in wealth, you should have did it for a cause or what. Man, fuck their opinion, man. You take it, your why is your why, and you make it your why, and you don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks about it. I think we're in a real big society where everybody's so concerned if somebody's gonna like my status, like my fucking meme, or dislike it, or make a negative. They get 1,000 fucking positive comments on their post, and they get one negative, and they focus all their fucking energy on that one negative. Why do I know that? I've done that, right? I've done that exact same thing. People are like, well, you're doing good. Then one person like, your videos are too long. I'm like, damn. And it put me in the dumps for like 30 minutes. Yeah, we got people like Joe Rogan making 3-hour podcasts that has fucking millions of views on every one of his videos. Every one of them. So this whole thing of just because somebody else says you can't keep people's attention for longer than 10 fucking minutes, your video should be longer than 10 minutes. Be you. Don't listen to them. Fuck them. And I don't have hundreds of thousands of people in this group or hundreds of thousands of people on YouTube. But the only reason I don't have that, I believe, on YouTube, and this isn't being arrogant, because I haven't been consistent with my fucking daily uploading of videos. If you upload a video every single day on YouTube for 365 days, you're going to have substantially more subscribers than you did in the beginning. If you upload one once a week for a year, you're going to have 52 videos up. The person that did it once a day is going to have more subscribers than you, right? I think a lot of us think when it comes to reselling, when it comes to podcasts and all this, and I don't have an outstanding podcast by no means, trust me. I don't have that many subscribers, but I just told you the reason why, right? If I made 3 videos a day every single day, and that's all I did, or 6 videos every single day, and I uploaded 6 videos every single day, I would have thousands of fucking subscribers, I'm sure, right? Anybody can. You could talk about coffee and get thousands of fucking subscribers. So don't devalue yourself in your reselling journey, let's bring it to that. It is not. People will argue with me like this. You guys, I'm selling shit I would fucking throw away. I wouldn't even donate some of the shit that I'm fucking reselling. I wouldn't, right? It's got a stain on it. I figured, the way I grew up, if shirt's got a stain on it, you throw the motherfucker away, right? You go buy a new one or whatever. I wouldn't even donate some of the clothes I'm listing, and I'm selling them. Why is the only reason I'm selling them? Because I'm listing on a consistent basis and doing it when I want to do it and doing it when I don't want to do it, right? And now, is my discipline perfect? By no means, not at all. I got a long ways to go for that. I got a lot of work on that, right? And you're going to have to too. So I think people get success on eBay or in life confused. It's not a motivation thing, man. If you do it only when you're motivated, see, here's the thing with motivation. It's not reliable. Motivation's not reliable. You ever notice that? You might be super motivated like 1 or 2 days out of the week, or maybe like once a month, right, to do something. And then when the motivation dies, you don't fucking do it. So motivation is not reliable. It's not a reliable source of energy to get you to a level that's worth even talking about, right? So it's discipline. Discipline is a skill you can learn and develop over a period of time of doing what you know you said you're going to do, even when you don't want to do it. And I've used the gym a lot lately, but that's a discipline muscle, right? The guy or the girl walking around with the perfect fucking figure, whatever you perceive to be the perfect fucking figure, they're just being disciplined. They're not doing any different workouts than you. They're probably eating a little bit cleaner or a little bit healthier or a little bit more, depending on if you're going for bulk mass and all that stuff. And they're not missing days, right? And that's not saying they're going 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They're saying they're going to go 5 days a week, and they go 5 days a week. You say you're going to go 5 days a week, right? Or let's say we say we're going to go 5 days a week, and the first 2 weeks of the month we do that, but the last 2 weeks of the month we only go 2 times a month, or 2 times a week. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why the guy or the girl you're seeing in the gym and you're trying to emulate looks the way they do. They're not doing any other. Look, I'm going to tell you something about reselling, and I'm going to tell you something about exercising. It is simple. You do not have to be don't have to have a PhD to build muscle. You do not have to have a PhD to become self-employed on eBay. I'm far from a fucking PhD, and I became self-employed. So you don't have to be a smart motherfucker. We overanalyze. We as people have a tendency to overanalyze shit so much it cripples us. Does that make sense to anybody in the group? Like, we overanalyze everything. Like, oh, maybe my lighting's not good enough. Maybe I'm not getting the right inventory. Maybe. And you put all these worries in your head to the point where you're like, fuck it, I'm not even gonna try. Oh, man. My dog just took a piss in the car. That's hell of a right there. She tried to warn me. Daddy, clean it up. You're right, Bob. Anyways, wow, that was a mood alter right there, right? But yeah, like, we overanalyze everything, and that is like, I don't know if that's from our programming in school or programming what we see on media and the internet and all this other shit, but wherever it stems from. This is why I said a while ago in a video, keep it as simple as you fucking can and just put one foot in front of the other, right? And you'll hear people literally argue with you like, no, you gotta have the perfect lighting and you gotta have the perfect background. And I'm like, no, you don't. I don't. And I get daily sales every single fucking day. I cannot remember the last day I haven't made fucking sales. I can't tell you that. I don't know that. And that's not a brag, that's not a boast. I'm just telling you, whoever's telling you that you gotta have a perfect background or perfect lighting, is it good to have the best you can possibly have? Yes. Or you gotta know everything. Make sure you know everything before you start. You can't know everything before you start. Because I don't care how good you plan, I planned a year. And it still wasn't good enough. I learned more other ways. Yeah, Dad will clean it up though. Alright. I love you guys. I hope this video helped. Any form or way, if it did, like the video, drop your thoughts below. If you're seeing this on YouTube, I appreciate any of the subscribers. And if you would, share the content. Share the content. Andy Frisella says it best, right? Like, he's giving out some information. I share some of his information, too, because I think that's power. I think what he says is powerful, and I think it needs to be heard to other audience as well, and that's what I try to do. It's your boy, Flippin' Stu. Thank you so much.